Okay, in this tutorial we are going to work with a seaplane. Okay, so the plane that can land in water and take off. So we are going to do the new world, right? And once this is new, it comes up with this. Let's go ahead with the water. Since we are going to deal with seaplane, then we go ahead and do odd objects. So under home, local gallery, and vehicles, I believe it's an alphabetical order, everything is. So right there it appears towards the end, vehicles. So in the middle there should be a seaplane, okay. So now we have water and we have a seaplane on the water. So now let's see how the seaplane is made of. Seaplane has only one controllable part, propeller. Okay. Okay. So now what we want to do is we want the plane to do the loop. It kind of, we want to kind of go up the sky and turn around and kind of um, like what you might have seen in the pictures, the air show type of thing. It just has to go upside down and come back and land. Okay. Okay. Let's see, for that let's try few actions. So if you want to do the loop, right, so we want to kind of go like this and upside down it will become and come back and land, right? So it has to kind of take off, right? So the seaplane, let's bring it here. Seaplane, move forward. We do want it plane to move forward for realism, maybe 1 meter, let's say, right? So then move forward, obviously just going to move forward. Really we want the plane to take off and kind of do the somersault type of thing, I guess. So that's a moving forward. Then we want the plane to turn. So question is, should it turn forward or should it turn backward? So remember, this plane is kind of looking at us. So turn forward means it will kind of go down, so that's okay, we can try. Let's see, turn forward, let's do that. Little bit, 0.25 revolution is a bit too much, but you know what, let's go ahead and try that. See, remember, if you do right click here, it will action will happen right away. Okay, turn forward, quarter revolution. Okay, so it kind of went into the water, so that's not what we want. So turn forward is the incorrect one. So it's a turn backwards. Seaplane, turn backwards, right? And quarter revolution is a bit too much, so let's do 0.1. Okay, 0.1 revolution. Yeah, so it's to be kind of 0.1, so the full revolution to be 10 times, right? So then we want the propeller to kind of turn, right? So let's see, propeller. So I select the propeller just to see what we need to use. Turn right, 1 revolution, half revolution, maybe 2 revolutions. Okay, so that it kind of turned differently, you saw that, right? So that's not what we want. Whenever turn doesn't work, the roll will work. Okay, roll right, that's very good. Okay, so let's see, bring this propeller here, roll right. You are not limited to this alone. Remember, propeller we want it to turn very quickly, so maybe it's a high number we can put. Let's go ahead and play it now. Plane moving forward, going up, and the propeller rotating, right? So yes, these are reasonably good operations, but the thing is we want them to happen together, right? It's kind of looks silly to that the plane just does one thing at a time, right? Okay, so let's put a two together there and throw in the seaplanes statements. Okay, so does that look better? Okay, so that is just one segment we have done. So all we have to do is repeat it again and again, right? So how do we repeat it again and again? We put a loop there or below, doesn't matter. Loop infinity times, just drag it, put inside. Okay, now let's play it. It kind of makes a movement and then kind of stops and starts again. So after every movement, end of movement, it seems to kind of stop and start, right? So we want that to be smooth. The reason why it does that is that all the operations kind of end smoothly. Okay, so it's just they think that's real world kind of better modeling, I guess. But in this scenario, since we are repeating the same thing again and again, really we don't want that stoppage. Okay, so what you can do, click on more and say style abruptly. Okay, so basically abrupt start and abrupt stop. I'll explain in a minute why that's the why we need this. Okay, because of there's a loop here, abrupt stop followed by abrupt start will look smooth. Okay, because there's a loop here. Okay, let's play it. See, there is no appreciable difference between the the current loop instance and the next loop. Okay, so it's kind of looks very smooth, right? Okay, that's good. Let's go even higher resolutions. Higher rotations rather, propeller rotations. So beyond a point, if you try to rotate too much, it will look like it is very slow. So you might have seen that in the fan sometime. If you put it too slow, there's a kind of gives a idea as if it's going very slow, right? Okay, that's good, but we are not able to see the plane, right? See, here are the camera controls. So I'm tilting the camera. Okay, but even then we won't be able to see fully, right? Because the plane is too big, and I guess it's kind of a little bit fits, but still you can see that there are portions it goes out, right? So okay, so then we can move the camera. There are a few ways to do it. Move the picture back or move the camera control a little bit. Oops. Okay. That really didn't make much difference, isn't it? Whatever changes we did, camera changes. Okay, so let's end this one. Let's go back to odd objects and let's try to use these things. First of all, let's make the plane look at us. Okay, and up and down we don't need. Back and forth is what we need. Let's move the plane. Okay, so I moved the plane. Now let's turn it. Okay. So what I have done is I have moved the plane back a little bit, and and I turned the plane so that you can see it better. Okay, let's play it again. Yeah, so the turns look a bit too sharp, right? So also the plane little bit tilting may be better. Let's see. Rotation little bit, so that you can see the nose, the propeller rotating. Okay. Um, okay. Now at least it's the plane clearly within the visibility, so that's a good sign. But the angle kind of looks steep, right? So let's reduce the angle. Seaplane turn backward, zero point 0.1 revolutions. Um, 0.05. Let's see. So now it's turning a little bit less. So it's going to make a bigger round. Okay. Um, Still kind of reasonably managed to stay within the within the screen viewable area. Okay. So what are the major concepts here? Well, plane has to move forward and also turn, and also propeller should turn. So all these thing operations are done together. Um, then we put it in a loop and adjust this tail and then let it go. Okay. So then we have this nice loop the loop of a seaplane. And we had to change the style for those statements just to uh, ensure that user's eye won't catch a difference between one segment stopping and next segment starting. Okay, we want it to be very continuous. Let's go back to the code here. So code is pretty simple. Um, loop infinite times, so repeat again and again, but these three operations have to be done together. Okay. Thank you. So let's now you guys can try this out on your own. Thank you.